What has India done that others haven't in order to reach where it is today? One of the coveted 5 economies of the world, growing at the fastest rate. The most straightforward answer is almost everything. From strategizing long-term economic goals to effectively implementing reforms and measures, and from little tweaks for optimal results to complete overhauling of several frameworks, the brains behind the Indian economy have successfully delivered on both individual aspirations and the nation's progress.
पूरी दुनिया में भारत का यशगान हो रहा है.
When the IMF called the Indian economy a bright spot in an otherwise dark immediate future for the world economy, it was met with cautious optimism by the decision makers in India. The truth is that Prime Minister Modi and his team had hunkered down in the immediate aftermath of the headwinds of the global pandemic and had charted an economic course for the country, which had the best facets of cautious fiscal prudence. That course has now proved to be a winner. India's recently released GDP numbers were an absolute showstopper, even beating the government's own estimate of 7%. India's GDP, standing at a whopping 7.2%, despite strong global financial headwinds, makes it one of the fastest-growing emerging economies. And with China stumbling in its recovery post the pandemic, India is set to grow at a faster pace as compared to its rivals. A comprehensive report by U.S. financial services firm Morgan Stanley, How India Has Transformed in Less Than a Decade, is spot on in its nuanced analysis of the Indian economy. The report expressed confidence in India's abilities to perform exceedingly well in the future as well. From unprecedented revenue collections and discretionary spending, to record surges in exports and foreign direct investment, from attaining unparalleled infra development velocity to a sustained decrease in inflation indices, India is now reaping the benefits of her meticulously calibrated decisions in every aspect of the economy. Morgan Stanley got it right with its headline, "This India is different from what it was in 2013. Businesses were deregulated, and excessive bureaucratic measures and red tape were dealt a heavy blow. India has also done away with retrospective tax laws. India has cultivated a favorable environment for investors. India received a record $84.8 billion USD in foreign direct investment, including $7.1 billion in foreign direct investment equity inflows in the fiscal year of 2022. India is also making great efforts to accelerate infrastructure development. From airways to railways and roadways, a swift expansion and upgradation are set to enhance the macroeconomic dividends of the country. This makeover is also projected to significantly reduce India's logistics expenditure from around 16% to 10 to 12% in the coming years. India's digitalization endeavors have also gained global recognition, with an increasing number of countries seeking to emulate her transaction model. The digitalization effort has extended services and incentives to even the most remote individuals and entities. The government's visionary ideas and effective implementation have cumulatively positioned India on the path to achieving remarkable growth. Some of the results are already available for everybody to see. India's per capita income has witnessed a tremendous spike recently and is projected to grow to about $5,200 USD by 2032.
The other thing about the Morgan Stanley report that I found really interesting was that the per capita income of an average Indian will rise 2.36 times, nearly 2.5 times in the next 8 years.
The country has already registered a significant leap in global rankings in terms of ease of doing business. The Indian market is thriving with a renewed vitality, and the government is ensuring a sustained period of such economic growth, preventing any form of slowdown.